Hello friends, today we'll be learning about leap year. Here is a program which will check whether the entered year is a leap year or not. First, let us study the program itself. First, we have imported all the classes belonging to the util package. Import java.util.star. That means all the classes which belongs to the util package has been imported in the program. What was the need of it? In fact, we simply needed the scanner class, but instead of writing scanner here, we wrote the wildcard character asterisk. After that, we have created a function leap year. And finally, here is the main function. As we all know that program execution always starts from the main function. So let us study the flow of program starting from main. In the main function, we have created two variables, integer variable year and Boolean variable result. And then we have created an object OB of the class leap year. Leap year OB is equal to new leap year. By invoking the constructor, we have created an object. In fact, the real object is this one, and OB is the object reference. In, what is in? In is an object of scanner class. System.out.println enter an year. We are requesting the user to enter the year. So when the program is executed, this particular statement will be printed first. In response to this, the user will enter the particular year. And in this particular line, year is equal to in.nextInt. The program gathers the data from system.in, the console. All right. The entered data from the keyboard is collected with this function in.nextInt and stored in the variable year. Now, using the object OB, we are invoking the class function leap and passing it the year. The leap function will check whether the year is leap or not and return a Boolean value in the result variable. We see result is a Boolean variable. That means it will contain either true or false. So this leap function will check whether the past year, that means year which has been passed in it as parameter, is leap or not. And the result will be returned in the result variable. If the result return is true, then we will have leap year displayed on the screen. And if the return result is false, then not leap year will be displayed on the screen. So what we have to study is, we have to study the leap year, because this is the main function which checks whether the year is leap or not. We are passing year as a parameter here. This is the actual parameter. We know that function has two types of parameter, the actual and formal. Here we are passing the variables. This is the actual parameter, and it shall be received in the formal parameter, which is y here. Now let us study the leap function. Boolean leap int y. Leap is a function which accepts an integer value and returns a Boolean value. In it, we have taken a variable flag which has been initialized to false. This is also a Boolean variable. We could have taken any variable, but flag is very common term. The flag variable is very common term. In fact, this term comes from the flag registers which are used in microprocessor. Flag registers in microprocessor is used to display the status of operation. Perhaps this flag word has gained popularity from that source. But nonetheless, we can take any variable, but flag is more popular. Now, if y mod 100, first we are checking whether the year is divisible by 100 or not. For this, we are taking the use of mod operator. If y mod 100 is equal to 0, that means if y is divisible by 100, then the if block will work. And if it is not divisible, then the else block will work. In the if block, that means if y is divisible, that means if the year is divisible by 100, we are checking whether the year is divisible by 400 or not. If the year is divisible by 400, then the status of flag becomes true. And if the year is divisible by 100 but not divisible by 400, then the status of flag becomes false. That means if the year is divisible by 100 and 400, then it is a leap year, else it will not be a leap year. And the second scenario is when the year is not divisible by 100. In that case, the else block will work. In the else block, there are two situations. First, we have to check whether the year is divisible by 4 or not. That means if y mod 4 is equal to 0. So if the year is not divisible by 100, we have to check whether it is divisible by 4 or not. If it is divisible by 4, then the status of flag becomes true, else status of flag becomes false. So ultimately, the value of the flag is returned to the main function. In the main function, we have seen that if the status of flag is true, then leap year will be printed, else not leap year will be printed. So when is a year leap year? If it is divisible by 100 as well as 400, or it is not divisible by 100 but divisible by 4. This scenario, it is leap year, otherwise it is not leap year. So here we come to the end of the program. Thank you.